Gotcha. It's a nice one too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that fish. Look at that big boy coming in. Oh, this is what I love about Texas. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, son. Look at that hoss. I bet you thought I was gonna pull up a dink, or like I was gonna make more pickle jokes or something. Woo! Well, I could, because that's one fat ass pickle. I don't have a jar big enough to measure them. I got a tape though. My goodness. Yes. So far this year, 5.47 is my PB. Did I just break it? I did not break it. 4.22. But I am a happy camper. Let me tell you something, man. Woo-wee. Am I ever a happy camper? Yeah, you're right. I'm a very happy camper. Okay. I was walking slowly back down here, observing hard, right? Just watching, like, is it still going on? And yes, it is. When I'm fishing weightless, sometimes I catch myself going way too fast. And then I slow down. Ah! What the heck? I just got broke off. Just like then, I slowed down. Because when you slow down, you're giving that bait time to sink. And if you are going too fast, you're turning that crawl bait or that Cinco into a swim bait. You're keeping it too high in the column. Remember, a lot of times when you're fishing weightless and a lot of other baits that are weighted, these fish are gonna hit it on the drop. And we gotta start over. Okay, maybe my drag was just too tight. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, I'm happy. I'm fine to start all over, but shoot, truth be told, I don't like breakoffs because I don't like having to retie when it's going on. It's time wasted, but here we go. Let's get our stuff done. Okay, got the soft cooler for keeping my bait and my drinks cold. I got my bank sticks, this camo bag and that camo bag. This is my mobile tackle shop. It's got all the to-go boxes that are relative to what I wanted to do today or what I thought I might do today. This is how I roll, people. I bring what I need, and sometimes I don't bring enough. I got a catfish box in here, but I need to get to my to-go Texas rig box. It's got various things in here, but mostly this box is dedicated to everything I need to Texas rig, plus a little more. So I got my weights, I've got my weight stoppers, I've got various hooks. Basically, let's not just say Texas rig box. This is finesse and Texas rig, because I am, you may have gathered by now, because I'm fishing weightless, I'm finesse fishing. I'm a massive finesse fisherman. Yeah, you're right. I'm finessing the heck out of these fish. All right, so we just need one of these, and we'll put this box back to sleep. This is what I use for cracking crawls and Cincos. It's what I prefer, a 3/0. It's big enough hook, but really it's about that weight. It gets me in that sweet spot for that sink ratio that I want to achieve, right? So if I do a bigger hook, like say this right here, this is a 5/0 Gamakatsu offset shank worm hook. If I do that, my sink ratio is much faster. Yeah, I don't need that right now. I don't need a fast. I need a slow sink. So put that to sleep. All right, so I don't need to pull this bag here all the way out. Just open one of these side pockets here I got my fluorocarbon that I brought. First one I pulled out is 6 pound, and I use different ones, but my favorite brand is this right here, Seaguard Red Label. So we can go with 10 or 8. We're gonna go ahead and go with 10, considering the fact that something massive just broke me off. But sometimes I'd rather keep it lighter. I'd rather keep it lighter. I almost am second guessing now. Maybe I should just go with 8, because 8's what I had on there. But I'll get a decent result with 10 too. I know from experience, right? I also know that there's a lot of people out there that treat what I'm doing here with fluorocarbon as like controversial, right? They'll tell you don't need it. And then there's the idiots who just blurt out, I don't use mono. I always lose fish when I use mono. And you're like, you can tell them left and right, it's not mono, it's fluorocarbon. Looks like mono. You know, it's just calm down, it's not mono. But you know, with some of those people, the next thing I'll ask them, like, do you know how to tie a double uni? And they don't. You gotta be able to know how to tie a double uni. If you don't know how to tie a double uni, stop complaining and telling me I don't need this fluorocarbon leader, because you don't even know how to put it on. So how would you know if you need it or you don't need it if you've never done it, right? There's a lot of things like that in the world. So why do I use it? Well, in Louisiana, I was using it because sometimes there's a miracle and you have clean water down there. Other times, the other reason why I use fluorocarbon, not so much because I'm worried the fish is going to see my braid, it's about how the fact that braid is soft and this is stiffer. And when I'm fishing weightless or I'm doing some other kind of finesse fishing, the stiffness of this line adds to the action, right? So it improves the action and it cuts down on line sight. This is cleaner water, so we're cutting down on line sight, and that subtle, you know, that stiffer bit of line here gives us a little more action, right? Gives us a little more sensitivity too. So let me do this. Got my leader on, I'm good to go. I'm gonna tie my hook on. The person who influenced me the most to start putting on a fluorocarbon leader was John Miller. He told me, give it a go. It may increase your catch ratio on speckled trout. John Miller. He's got a YouTube channel of the same name. Check him out. Definitely knew what he was talking about back then, so many years ago. Because my catch ratio indeed did increase. Well, Friday is sending in what it always sends in over here at the county park. People who want to party. And that's fine if they weren't blasting music that causes issues for a YouTuber such as myself. So I'm tired. Too much is going on. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking stand alone. This video can stand on its own. Stand alone. Because I'm thinking I'm gonna go back somewhere else where maybe I could pee. There are porta potties over here, but I don't want to walk away from my stuff. Anyway, let me get out of here and start over so we can bring you another video. Yeah, you're right, because there's plenty of light. It's not Shabbat yet. It's not raining yet. Problem is, I think that crazy lady I heard about is over that way. Maybe she's gone. Maybe the sun wilted her. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel. And yeah, you're right. I will see y'all next time.